Yeah, it's basically, see, like in my previous video, I said I'm gonna be placed into the winner's queue next game because I had 20 wins and 21 losses. So you see the switch happened, right? And like I told you, if I'm gonna be placed into the winner's queue, the game is gonna be finished by 17 minutes. And that's actually exactly what happened in this game. I mean, the enemy team was so bad. So bad. I will show you something. Look, you have to understand, like, it is rigged. It is completely 100% rigged. 100%. There is no explanation, right? These players should not be on this elo. Should not be on this elo, right? And you have to understand, if you get this team on your side, you're not gonna win the game. It is impossible. Impossible. Watch. Like, Yasuo basically freezes the lane for me himself. You see, I think it's 6 minutes. I kill him, right, and then I think I teleport back, I back home, and he freezes his own lane on my side, right? Freezes his own lane, and then every single lane on my side won. Every single lane, and not just one. I mean, totally smurf. And this ADC lost to first-time Draven. This Draven is a first-timer. He never ever played Draven in his lifetime, right? Because I'm using Professor, I think. Yeah, I can't. You can't see it in here, but Professor. Look, 6 minutes in. So I basically kill Yasuo, and look at like the difference, right? So I kill Yasuo. Okay. So, but that's kind of normal. I usually always dominate my lane. But then it's about 6 minutes. I think he freezes his own lane. Yeah. He froze his own lane. Where was this? Yeah, look what he's doing. Right? Look, the wave is gonna crash in here, right? Only on my side, so it's gonna crash right in here, and I am approaching. I should be somewhere around here, right? Because you want to see how minions are moving by looking at your map, right? Do you see? Right? So he froze the lane. Boom. You see? If you do that, you effectively killed yourself. Because now what's gonna happen is, because he's weaker than me, he'll be outside of the experience range. And I'm going to freeze the lane. That's what's gonna happen. Right? That's exactly what's gonna happen. And that's exactly what I did. Look. Look. I think in manual camera, right? Okay. Look. Look at the CS difference. You see? He's outside of experience range, because if he overextends, I can just run him down, right? You see? Look at the CS difference. Twice his CS now, you see? And the lane is still frozen. It's still frozen. And if he approaches now, I'm 3 levels up. He instantly dies. I'm gonna dive him as well. Yeah, I'm gonna dive him. 100%. And I still have my flash and ult, right? So next time he comes back, I can kill him again, right? And look what he does next. Look what he does next. So this, he just died on a double cannon wave. With third wave pushing in. He just lost the cannon wave and three waves. This is game over. Game over. That's it. Game over. And look, my entire team is just smurfing. Jungle is destroying. Mid lane is destroying. Look, 11 CS. These are the players from my previous game. 11 CS, 10 minutes. 11 CS. Oh shit, my apologies. It's a support. But look, still, 31 CS, 10 minutes. Okay, this guy has 43 CS, right? But he has 2 assists, but I mean 31 CS, Jesus Christ, people, right? Their CSing is embarrassing. Look, bot lane is losing by half CS. And these are the players I had to play with previous game. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I told you, if you put all of those guys from my previous game on the same team, and good players and me on the opposite team, by like 18 minutes, we're gonna be knocking on their nexus. And this game literally happened. Literally happened. Like I said, the next game I'm gonna be placed into the winner's queue, and all the idiots are gonna be on the enemy side. Voila, there they are. And I said, 18-20 minutes, we're gonna be knocking on their nexus. And that's the game. Because look what he does. So I'm taking 3 plates, right? Look at the gold difference now. I'm 2,000 gold up already. And it's like 10 minutes. Right? So I'm thinking he should be back by now. And then I see this guy in here. So what did I do? He gave me first blood turret, basically. Right? Almost. Oh man. So they gave him first blood turret. Look, this guy. Just think about it, right? The only thing that stops me from running Lux down with Ghost is her Q. And she has no mana. And all she does, and she just queued minions, right? So what do you think is gonna happen to her? Right? I'm gonna run her down. I mean, can you imagine how brain dead the person must be to have no mana, right? And use the only ability that keeps her from dying. Right in front of me, just to farm 10 minutes. You're not gonna win the game. I'm just telling you, if you put Faker into this team, and I'm gonna be on the opposite team with these players, you're not gonna win the game. He's not gonna win the game against me. If we go head to head, like he's not winning the game. Assuming I'm on the opposite team. If Yasuo isn't here, then he might be able to. But I mean, look, like my entire team is just dominating. So, go on sleep. But you see, like, my team does what it's supposed to do. Like in the previous game, even though we were up, my team was doing stupid shit. Whereas these guys, with gold, they're doing what they're supposed to do, right? Because my previous team, like previous game, because it was a loser's queue, we were like up by 9,000 or 6,000 gold, and they were still losing the game. Whereas these guys are smurfing, right? So you see, like now I'm drawing pressure because they have to have looks, and this guy constantly top, otherwise it's just gonna dive looks. And look, you see like my mid laner. How it's supposed to be. They're just sitting top. You see, they're so under-leveled now because they're technically playing 2 versus 1 top. I know this guy has no ult, so I'm gonna get 100%. Like I said, we see 18 minutes, we're gonna be 19 minutes. Next. I go dive, yes. Right. And look, nobody even is clearing the... So you see, nobody cares. Hey, there's like minions top. Nobody cares. You see, like he doesn't care either. He's just gonna go mid. All of this is just dying for free. These minions. You see, exactly like I said. 18-20 minutes we're gonna be knocking on there. This guy level 8, 5 levels behind. Has 1 item. 75 CS. He has 100 less CS than me. Like, look at the CS difference. Half CS. Half CS. 50 CS, well 40 CS behind. Like, dude, how are you gonna carry them? If you're like, I don't know, if you're like support, if you're playing support, how are you going to carry them? Look, this guy 2 levels down. 2 levels down. 3 levels down. This guy is 3 levels down. Look, you see, okay, just flashes. Dude, like, what are you going to do? He literally just flashed. And like, what is he going to do? I'm just gonna run away with my E. Man, those guys are hilarious. Like, this is amusing, dude. I'm saying this is just... My pathing in here is a bit incorrect. I should have went like this, but... I almost had my ghost. If I had my ghost, I would have triple killed as well. You know? Look at the gold difference. 20,000 gold difference already. said, 20 minutes we're gonna be in their base. They need to FF, honestly. They just need to FF. Like, there's no way to fulfill that stage. Because my team is just too good. Yeah, so just okay. Let's put Faker in here against me with these guys. He's not winning. He's not winning. But like I said, you see, I can predict. I can predict now. I can say, okay, next game I'm probably gonna be in the loser's queue because my win rate and my lose rate is the same, right? So next game is gonna be a coin flip. Well, every game is a coin flip. But if you have more wins than you have losses, you're gonna be in the loser's queue. So you're gonna be playing here, right? If you have more losses than you have wins, you're gonna be playing in here, which is the winner's queue. But you see how rigged it is? It's just so rigged. There's no shuffling at all. Like, every single player on their team is bad. Every single player. And every single player on my team is good. Because, I mean, think about it, right? So, jungle lost hardcore. Top lost hardcore. Mid lane lost hardcore. Bot lane lost to first timer Draven. I mean, every single player on this team is bad. Every single player on this team is good. How is that not rigged? Where's the shuffling? Because there is the winner's queue and then the loser's queue. And that's it. Right. And like I said, again, I'm gonna say it again. Like I predicted, that's what's gonna happen. And this is exactly what happened. So I'm saying, like, just play. I'm probably gonna just play normals, honestly. It's a lot more fun than this kind of garbage. Because, like, in normals, the benefit of normals over ranked is you don't get counterpicked in normals. So, kind of like you can... Because, like, think about it this way, right? Think about it this way. If I'm here as Tryndamere, right? And in here there's some kind of Malphite or Tahm Kench. And these guys, I'm literally not even playing the game. I'm out of the game because I'm counterpicked, right? Even if I get like one kill, I won't be able to compensate for this guy's disgusting gameplay. Whereas if I'm in blind pick and in here there's some kind of Riven, right? There's some kind of a Riven. And let's say Nocturne, they won't have Nocturne, they'll have some kind of Master Yi, right? The amount of crowd control in here will allow me to 1v5 if I get fed enough, right? So you see, that's the benefit of normal queue versus ranked. In ranked, you don't like. In ranked, people tend to play a lot of crowd control bullshit, and that drives me crazy. Whereas in normals, you don't get counterpicked. That's one, and second thing is people tend not to play a lot of crowd control. So there is room to maneuver. There is room to actually carry disgustingly bad players. Whereas in ranked, I mean, dude, if you get placed in here, you see like crowd control, crowd control, crowd control. I mean, what are you gonna do? Let's say I'm like Tryndamere on this side, and let's say I'm 10 kills, right? 10 kills, 300 farm. I mean, you're just gonna get CC to death in here. 100%. And your team is just gonna be like running around in circles and be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And they're just gonna get blown up. Whereas, like, if they at least absorb some, if they at least tank something, and there's no crowd control on this side, I can just, like, pentakill. Or quadra-kill, or whatever. Normals it is. Leveling up accounts. Very fun. Take care.